This is a list of car brands you might want to think twice about buying in 2025, especially if you care about your wallet. Today, we're counting down the 6 worst car brands you'll probably regret buying in 2025. This list is based on reliability reports, resale value, and owner satisfaction from trusted sources like Consumer Reports and J.D. Power. We're talking about brands with a track record of costly repairs, plummeting value, and plenty of unhappy owners. All right, let's get into the list and see exactly which brands you should steer clear of this year. Number 6 is Fiat, a brand with undeniable charm and a long history of producing small, stylish cars that turn heads wherever they go. The Italian flair is evident in every curve and detail, making Fiats instantly recognizable on the road. But beneath that charming exterior, Fiat is notorious for reliability issues that have plagued the brand for years, frustrating owners and mechanics alike. The Fiat 500 Abarth, for example, is undeniably fun to drive, with its zippy handling and sporty looks. However, that excitement quickly fades when you're faced with frequent breakdowns and repair bills that seem to never end. Year after year, Fiat consistently ranks at the very bottom of major reliability surveys, often outperformed by nearly every other automaker in its class. Owners commonly report a wide range of issues, from sudden transmission failures to endless electrical gremlins that leave dashboards lit up like Christmas trees. The 1.4L multi-air turbo engine, found in many Fiat models, is especially infamous for excessive oil consumption, persistent leaks, and turbocharger failures that can cost thousands to fix. Step inside, and you'll notice the interior quality leaves much to be desired. Trim pieces often come loose, and infotainment systems are prone to freezing or displaying error messages, adding to the frustration. When it comes time to sell, the news doesn't get any better. Fiat's resale value is practically non-existent. These cars lose value faster than almost any other brand, making them a poor investment. To make matters worse, Fiat's dealer network is sparse, so finding a place for repairs or even basic maintenance can be a real headache, especially outside major cities. Many independent repair shops avoid working on Fiats altogether, citing their complex engineering and the difficulty of sourcing parts, which can leave owners stranded or facing long waits. Unless you're a die-hard Fiat enthusiast or stumble upon a once-in-a-lifetime deal, it's hard to justify the risk. Even the sporty 124 Spyder struggles to compete with more reliable rivals like the Mazda Miata. Ultimately, the risk of constant repairs and headaches far outweighs any reward you might get from owning a Fiat. Save yourself the trouble and disappointment. Look elsewhere for your next car. There are plenty of better, more reliable options out there. Number 5 is Land Rover, a brand that perfectly blends luxury, off-road prowess, and unfortunately, a reputation for legendary unreliability. For decades, Land Rover has been the go-to choice for those who want to make a statement, whether cruising through city streets or tackling rugged terrain. The allure is undeniable. These vehicles look stunning, exude prestige, and promise adventure at every turn. Modern Land Rovers are designed to impress, with sleek exteriors and interiors that rival the best luxury hotels. Step inside, and you're greeted by high-end materials, advanced technology, and a sense of occasion that few other SUVs can match. But beneath the surface, trouble often lurks. Air suspension failures and complex electronics are not just rare occurrences, they're almost expected. These issues can leave you stranded and are notoriously expensive to fix, often requiring specialized service that only dealerships can provide. Warning lights and system glitches become a regular part of ownership, turning what should be a luxury experience into a source of constant anxiety. The advanced infotainment systems, while impressive, are known for freezing or malfunctioning at the worst possible times. Maintenance costs are sky high, and you're often stuck with pricey dealership repairs that can quickly add up. Even routine servicing is more expensive than most competitors, making ownership a costly affair. Even affordable models like the Discovery Sport and Evoque aren't immune. They suffer from the same reliability issues as their more expensive siblings, so buying a cheaper Land Rover doesn't mean you'll avoid the headaches. The initial excitement of owning a Land Rover quickly fades as repair bills mount and trips to the service center become routine. What starts as a dream can soon feel like a financial nightmare. Depreciation is brutal, with Land Rovers losing value faster than most luxury SUVs. Owner satisfaction surveys consistently place the brand near the bottom, reflecting widespread frustration. For most buyers, there are far more reliable luxury SUVs from brands like Lexus, Genesis, or even the German automakers. These alternatives offer similar luxury and features, but with far fewer headaches and much better long-term value. Land Rover is a hard overhead purchase, one that usually leads to regret unless you're prepared for the costs and inconvenience. The emotional appeal is strong, but the reality often disappoints. Unless you have deep pockets, a backup car, and a lot of patience, it's wise to steer clear. The ownership experience can be more stressful than enjoyable. The brand's reputation for unreliability is well earned, and it's something every potential buyer should take seriously before making a decision. Don't let the looks fool you. The style and status come at a steep price, both financially and emotionally. There are better, less stressful options out there that deliver luxury without the drama. Choose wisely, and your wallet and your peace of mind will thank you. Number 4 is Mitsubishi, a brand that's less about breakdowns and more about disappointment. Once known for exciting cars, Mitsubishi now offers outdated, uninspired models like the Mirage and Outlander Sport. The Mirage is noisy, underpowered, and filled with cheap materials. A long warranty can't hide the lack of quality or driving enjoyment. Technology and design lag far behind competitors. Resale value is poor, and depreciation is steep. You'll lose money and excitement with a Mitsubishi. In a crowded market, there's no compelling reason to choose one. Look to Honda, Toyota, or Hyundai for better value and satisfaction. Number 3 is Chrysler, an American icon with a troubled present. The lineup is down to just the Pacifica minivan, but the brand's history of poor reliability and low owner satisfaction persists. Frequent recalls, transmission issues, and cheap interior components have hurt its reputation. The Pacifica, while innovative, isn't immune to glitches and recalls. Chrysler's uncertain future makes long-term ownership risky. Depreciation is high, and parts or service could become a challenge. Even if the Pacifica fits your needs, the potential headaches are significant. There are more dependable minivans from Toyota and Honda. For most families, Chrysler is best avoided in 2025. Number 2 is Jaguar. Beautiful cars, but a nightmare to own. Jaguars are infamous for reliability issues, especially with engines and electronics. Repair costs are among the highest in the industry. Even minor problems can lead to massive bills. Depreciation is staggering. Jaguars lose value faster than almost any luxury car. The I-Pace electric SUV, while innovative, has been plagued by software and charging issues. The ownership experience swings from sublime to stressful, often in the same week. Most owners end up regretting the purchase and selling early. Unless you're prepared for constant repairs and financial pain, skip Jaguar. There are safer, more reliable luxury options from Germany, Japan, and the US. Don't let beauty blind you to the risks. And at number 1, Alfa Romeo, the ultimate heartbreaker. This is a brand that has captured the imagination of car lovers for generations, with its rich racing heritage and unmistakable Italian flair. The mere sight of an Alfa Romeo badge is enough to set pulses racing and turn heads wherever you go. The Giulia and Stelvio are thrilling to drive and gorgeous to look at. Their sharp handling, powerful engines, and seductive styling make them stand out in a sea of ordinary cars. Every drive feels like a special occasion, and the sound of the engine alone is enough to make you fall in love. But Alfa's return to North America has been marred by shocking unreliability. Despite their beauty and performance, these cars have struggled to shake off a reputation for frequent problems and unexpected issues. Electrical issues, inconsistent build quality, and frequent breakdowns are common. Owners often report mysterious warning lights, malfunctioning electronics, and parts that just don't fit together as they should. Depreciation is catastrophic. These cars lose value at an alarming rate. Within just a few years, an Alfa can be worth a fraction of its original price, making it a risky investment for anyone hoping to retain value. The dealer network is tiny, making repairs and service a challenge. If you need parts or expert help, you might have to travel hours just to find a qualified technician, adding to the frustration of ownership. Buying an Alfa is a gamble. Sometimes you get a gem, but often you get headaches. For every owner who raves about their car, there's another who's been stranded on the side of the road or faced with a massive repair bill. For most buyers, the financial and emotional cost is just too high. The stress of constant repairs, unexpected expenses, and the fear of what might go wrong next can quickly outweigh the joy of driving an Alfa. Unless you're a die-hard enthusiast with a backup car and a deep love for the brand, it's best to admire Alfas from afar. These cars are best appreciated as works of art, not as daily drivers. The risks far outweigh the rewards. For most people, the dream of Alfa Romeo ownership quickly turns into a costly reality check. Alfa Romeo tops the list of brands to avoid in 2025. No matter how tempting the styling or performance, the practical drawbacks are just too significant to ignore. Save your money and your sanity. Choose a car that brings you joy without the heartbreak, and let Alfa Romeo remain a beautiful dream rather than a costly mistake. There you have it, the 6 car brands to think twice about in 2025. It's important to stay informed before making any big decisions. Not every car from these brands is a lemon, but the odds aren't in your favor, so caution is key. Do your research, check owner forums, reliability ratings, and long-term costs before you buy any vehicle. A little homework now can save you thousands and years of frustration down the road. Share your car horror stories or brands you'd add to this list in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, like and subscribe for more honest car advice and tips. Until next time, drive safe and choose wisely every time you hit the road.